In a quaint seaside town, Sophie owned a small antique shop. Tucked away on one of the dusty shelves sat an overlooked old violin, its worn varnish and loose strings a testament to its neglect. It hadn't been played in ages, except for when Sophie would occasionally delicately dust it, wondering about the hands that once lovingly caressed its strings. One stormy evening, a man sought refuge from the rain within Sophie's shop. With his tall stature, dark curly hair, and eyes carrying an undeniable sadness. His name was Leo, a traveling musician. He was immediately drawn to the antique violin. "May I?" Leo asked, nodding towards the neglected instrument. Sophie hesitated, her concern for its fragility evident. "It hasn't been played in years. It's quite delicate. I promise to handle it with care," Leo assured her sincerely. Taking hold of the violin, Leo gently tightened its slack strings and began to play. The first few notes were tentative, as if lost memories struggled to resurface. But soon the room was filled with vibrant, resonant music. It wasn't just sound. It was a deeply emotive story, a tale of longing, loss, and a quiet flicker of hope. Overwhelmed, tears welled in Sophie's eyes. "Who taught you to play like that?" she whispered, almost afraid to interrupt. The melody, Leo's voice softened. As he responded, "My mother, she passed away when I was young. Music is all I have left of her." Reaching into her pocket, Sophie retrieved an old photograph she had discovered tucked inside the violin case. Years ago, it depicted a woman, radiating joy, cradling the very same violin. "This violin belonged to her," Sophie divulged, her voice trembling. "I found it during an estate sale. I never could have imagined it would lead me to you." Leo stared at the photograph, his trembling hand unable to hide his astonishment. "That's her," he breathed out. That fateful night, Sophie decided to close the shop early. Together, by the crackling fire, they shared tales of love, loss, and the mysterious circumstances that had brought them together. Outside, the storm continued to rage, but within the confines of their embrace, they were consumed by an all-encompassing warmth. In the days that followed, Leo played the violin fervently, his melodies resonating through the shop. Sophie, enraptured, listened intently, feeling her heart grow lighter with every enchanting note. The antique shop transformed into their haven, a sanctuary where the magic of music intertwined with the power of love. Together, they healed old wounds and nurtured new dreams. They didn't label it as mere coincidence or the workings of fate. Instead, they referred to it simply as a beginning, an auspicious start to their remarkable journey.